Slow down, little girl, you're running too fast. Stop and take a minute, go and take another breath. You got nothing but time.
So, you were probably wondering where I was the past year. Did I quit? Did I fall off the face of the earth? Did I get eaten by a rabid black bear? The answer to your question is mother freaking school. But in all seriousness, I'm so happy to be back making videos. Let me get you a little update on my life. But first, hi, I'm Tamara, I'm 17 years old, and I make YouTube videos for your enjoyment and entertainment. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button down below to be a part of my circle. And turn on post notifications to be notified when I upload a new video. Hopefully it won't be a year later. So I recently just finished my junior year of high school. Hallelujah, junior year freaking sucks, man. Believe people when they tell you junior year is the hardest year you'll ever have, because they're not lying. When I went in, I was like, that's just a bunch of hullabaloo. I'm not gonna struggle like they did or whatever. No, I did. I definitely did. Grades dropped and everything. I currently have a 3.8 GPA right now. It was 3.9. But it's all good. Beginning of junior year was an interesting one, you would guess. You would think. I don't know. But I am an executive board and drama club now. So that's new with me. We have like one act competitions every year. And so if you don't know what one act competition is basically when your school's drama clubs or theater sports teams come together and they have these competitions where you perform a 30 to 45 minute play, and whoever gets first moves on to states. I am a theater kid, by the way. I actually recently went to New York in April, and let me tell you, that was one of the best experiences of my life. Oh my gosh. But we'll talk about that later because I'm still in the beginning of junior year. Also, beginning of junior year came with a lot of like, and making new friends, losing some friends, but you know, it's normal. It's the beginning of junior year kind of brought me into the real world, I guess you could say. I kind of figured out who I was, who I wanted to be around, and who I didn't want to be around, who was toxic for me. Yes, you lose some friends, but it's not going to affect you at all. Actually, dropping the friends that I had, it actually made me feel so much better because I didn't feel as burdened. I didn't feel as... I just didn't feel like I had to be perfect for them. Like with the friends I have now, I just feel like I can be myself and there's no problem with being myself. And I really don't feel stressed anymore. It's just, if you do have friends, don't hold on. But yeah, I'm just basically saying, don't force yourself to be anyone's friend, and don't stress yourself out if someone doesn't want to be your friend. So I recently discovered that I hate chemistry. Oh goodness gracious, that was such an interesting time, and I'm so happy I'm out of that class. I struggled so much, but yeah, but it was nice because I had a little friend group in there, and like we used to watch Trisha Paytas videos. It was really great, and we had like this little inside joke going on, like, I'm Jim Carrey. If you have not seen that video by Trisha, you should definitely watch it because we have so many like funny inside jokes about it. It's so great. Second half of junior year was pretty good. Not really second half, but like second quarter into junior year. There we go. Chorus was a really big part of my life second quarter of junior year because we made our own concert. Yeah, we sold out all 3 shows. So basically the concert that we did was for our project-based learning project. So basically in my school, the teachers kind of back away and the students kind of make their own project. But no, my teacher, he was all up in there, but we love him for that anyways. But we made our own banners, we designed our own costumes, and now our little colonial Christmas concert is a tradition in my city now, which is really good. And I'm so happy that we could be part of such a great time during Christmas, and I'm just so excited for next year to see what next year will bring. But yeah. And third quarter junior year, I don't think I did anything that interesting third quarter. Yeah, I really didn't do anything third quarter. But I knew I was doing stuff for theater third quarter. I was actually working on a show with Drama Club. We did Steel Magnolias, but this is the second year of us doing it. It's a really good show. If you haven't seen the movie, you should watch the movie first, because the movie and the show are two totally different things. And I also had my first experience as stage manager, which I discovered I am definitely not a stage manager, and it was one of the most stressful times of my life. Came home crying. I came home crying every day because I was just so stressed out. But I'm just happy that's all over now. It's in my past, and it's time to move on from what I experienced, but it's okay. Fourth quarter was probably my absolute favorite because I went to New York. New York was one of the best experiences of my life, like I said earlier. We went for our choir trip. So when we went there, we saw 2 Broadway shows, Kiss Me Kate and Aladdin. Kiss Me Kate was really, really good. Instead of Kiss Me Kate, we were supposed to see Phantom, but something happened. I don't really remember. Something happened that prevented us from seeing Phantom. Something with tickets or something like that. And instead, we went to see Kiss Me Kate. Let me tell you, Corbin Bleu was a tap god. That show is no longer on Broadway because it was like a limited time thingy. But like, Corbin Bleu is a tap god. That boy can dance. I don't care what Chad says in High School Musical. Yes, you can dance. But Kiss Me Kate is really good. I know I said that. It's just really good. Oh my god. One of my favorite people in it was Stephanie Styles. Stephanie Styles is so good. One of my favorite things was when she was like on top of the ladder and she was like moving back and forth, and I was like honestly scared because I thought she was gonna fall. I was like, it's okay, it's all good. And Aladdin was nothing but spectacular. Ainsley, man, you're one of the best Aladdins I've ever seen. I still cannot figure out how they made the carpet fly. If you go to see, I'm not going to give spoilers because I know that you probably want to go to see it, but like there's one scene when they're doing the magic carpet ride. I'm trying to look for strings and I can't find any, and I'm like, how in the heck are they making this carpet fly? And till this day, I still don't know. And I'll probably never know. But New York was awesome. We also, while we were there, we did a Broadway workshop. And it was taught by James T. Lane from Kiss Me Kate. And like, it was so good. At the end of this video, I'll probably like insert pictures of New York. But you want to know my favorite part? Carmine's and Virgil's. I love food. So if you don't know what Carmine's is an Italian restaurant. I think they have 2 locations, or I've only been to 2 locations, the one in DC and the one in New York. Carmine's is authentic Italian food, and it's so good. If you go there, they give you like food on food on food, so you it's basically a buffet, but not really a buffet. It's hard to explain, but it's so good. And Virgil's is barbecue, and I live in the South, so like I know barbecue. And Virgil's in the North, no shy of excellent. It was so good, and I was like so happy that it tasted authentic from where I'm from. If you ever go to New York, definitely check out Virgil's and Carmine's. So good. In New York, we walked everywhere. This is a pretty funny story. You're gonna like it. We walked everywhere, and me and my friends, we were walking down. The rule was you had to have an adult with you at all times. But this was a rainy night, and everyone was trying to get out of the rain, running everywhere. We were on our way to the theater to see Aladdin. So it was me, my friend, and then another one of my friends. And we were walking through the crowded streets of New York where everyone's just trying to run and get out of the rain. We got separated from like our whole group. So we were just stranded in the city for like 2 minutes, but we found our way to the theater. But to like keep track of each other, we literally had to hold each other's hands like this. Well, you know how like little children do when they're like walking down the road or something, or like they're at daycare or something? We had to hold each other's hands like this so that we wouldn't get lost or like separated from each other, because that's how freaking crowded New York is. But it was great. If you haven't been to New York, I'm gonna tell you this. Be careful when you go in Times Square, because they have those little characters walking around. Those freaking things came up to me and tried to hug me. I'm like, don't you dare touch me. Like, I was like, oh no, I'm good. You don't need it. I don't need a hug. I'm great. Freaking called me cute. Omo called me cute, and I was like, okay, this is scary as heck. I'm going that way. And then the second day we were walking through Times Square, and there was that cowboy, that cowboy person. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. And then I saw Chucky, and I'm terrified of Chucky. I don't like scary like dolls or anything. I'm terrified of them. But that was just the worst experience of my life, and I'm happy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my New York trip. I think a bunch of stuff happened. I just can't remember because it was like 2 months ago. I have a lot of videos. I don't have like a lot because like my phone was broken then, and it just didn't have the best quality. So I'll just give you the best pictures and everything like that. We also did the top of the rock in New York, and it has the best view. It's better than the Empire State Building because you can't see the Empire State Building when you're on the Empire State Building, so go to the top of the rock. So yeah, I'm currently in my summer of senior year, and I'm super excited for senior year. I actually have my senior portraits coming up Wednesday, so I'm so excited. Thank you for listening to my junior year story, I guess. If you made it this far, wow, you actually like me. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, I'm going to need you to hit that like button. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you do it? I hope you did. I appreciate the donation of your thumb. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I promise I'm going to be posting more frequently because I really miss doing YouTube. So, yeah. It's going to be a brand new channel, new me, and I'm going to have really great content for you guys. Oh, follow me on my social medias. I almost forgot about that. They're down in the description below. if you want to follow me. So yeah, remember, I love you guys and stay beautiful.